Hey guys, we're back in the shipping container today. I have some friends coming out for the weekend, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Kimmy's napping. It's super hot today and I just could not nap, so I decided to go ahead and get started. I'm just gonna start cutting our 2x3s to length for our studs on our walls. And I wanna reiterate that we're using the 2x3s because that's gonna give us some more room here on the inside, but they're not load bearing, so this is okay to do. And actually a lot of people will turn them on their side, so it's just 1.5 inches. I think it just depends on how much insulation you need, and I'd really like to get 3 or 4 inches in here because this is northern Idaho and it gets really cold. So we spent all morning putting things away and just kind of cleaning up so that it'll be quite a bit easier to work around in here. Feels really good to have it opened up. Let me show you. So we took out all the insulation that we had sitting right here and back here in the living room area. Yes, this is cleaned up. So we kind of worked on putting the tools in buckets so we can just kind of grab what we need. And now we just need to pick through this pile. There's my tea. And finish up this framing, getting this window in the back added. So I'm just gonna start cutting these up and put you guys on a time lapse until Kimmy gets here and we can get fancy footage going on then. I'm gonna go sit outside and get a little bit of breeze on me. I've opened up all the windows, but it's really not enough. Take my tea. Every good Southern girl should have some tea. And go sit out in the shade. I got 20 of the studs cut. The next part is what's going up on the ceiling. So I guess those are called joists. Oh, it is miserable. Luckily, all the animals are now back in the shade. They have a very short time frame that they're in the sun, so that's good. But I'm gonna take a little break and then we'll get back at it. What are you guys doing? What you doing, Wilbur? Did you turn into a brown pig? Do I need to dump some more water for you, Miss Piggy? It's hot, huh, guys? Yes. Okay. Let me get you some more water.
What are you doing? You got started without me. What is that on your head?
Well, it was 9,000 degrees in here. I don't know why I'm single.
So somehow between the RV and here, I got sap on my shirt and on my head.
It's so hot, even the trees are weeping.
I must have leaned against something. It's a good thing I don't need fancy clothes. Okay, what are we doing?
Well, I started pre-cutting, and now we're ready to maybe put up a little bit more of this wall, but
I thought it was nap time.
it was nap time, but I was too hot. I could not sleep.
I had a fan rolling on me.
I had the fan, it still wasn't working.
All right, let's get started.
I guess it's not really fair for one person to take off and go work during nap time, but I figured I could get this much done and then we could jump to it and maybe get this wall framed.
Let's do it.
Okay, let's see what the temperature is inside here real fast. 91. It was 98, so it's going down. Let's put it over here behind you guys. Let's get out of our way.
This'll be a door blocker for now.
Okay. Yeah, one more 2x6. Do you think we could frame this back window with it? Just one?
With one? I don't think you can with one.
We have some scraps. I'm really hoping that we can just use the scraps and get that whole window framed. I don't know though, we'll see. Room.
I'm apparently going in circles.
I feel like we had a broom.
It's in the corner over
Okay.
there. At least that's where I last saw it.
I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Have it bake that much. Are you allowed to just do building blocks for your stuff? For your base plate?
I think probably not everybody's.
This other one's shorter. Oh! It sure would be nice if we had a breeze today. Yeah, I'm like...
Or ice cream. And I don't even like ice cream.
Watermelon would be really good.
Cold watermelon, yes.
Cold watermelon.
Okay.
So, shooty McShoot.
We're just a scare short. Oh, we gotta frame it out anyways.
We do, and we've got to square this up. It didn't get like super squared up, but I don't want it on this hump. I want it on a flat. So they're both on flats, and that way we can sandwich. We can make sandwiches.
Ooh, sandwiches. So basically you're gonna sandwich a piece of wood in between right there, like that.
Let me see.
She's gonna show you guys.
So we'll have two that'll go like this. Okay. And then we'll have one that'll go like this.
Ooh.
So
But it will be a nice fat chunk of wood, right?
yeah, and we could actually do, so if we create this just as in our framing, behind the scenes framing, behind the wall, then we go and we put up our faux chunky wood. It'll have stuff to grab onto. We can easily attach like a 2x6 or...
Then I guess it doesn't matter if it's faux because it still will look really cool.
We could do a 6-inch round tree and cut it in half and have the chunky rounded edges that the goats peel all of the bark off of.
That would be great.
That would be cool. How many people are going to yell at me if I just go with it?
Just Bob.
Just Bob.
Super fan.
I mean, it's almost It's right at this point. I'm right at this thingy. So I could do all the way to a ground one and then a short little block and kind of, this is, so non-load bearing walls, blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. You can do whatever you want. It's not load bearing.
I hear what you're saying.
Pre-lay it down. This is why everything takes forever. One momento. Look, I learned Spanish.
We are learning. Brand new at all this, you know. No shorty shorts.
But I know that we're gonna, this is crooked, so I know that I'm gonna have to trim that up and straighten it all up.
Now, do we really have to trim it, or can't we just
We can
frame
use,
it out?
Yeah, we can use the lumber to frame it out if we, but let me see that. Can you grab that tape measure? Because it's off by quite a bit, so we just have to decide, do we want a tall? How much do we want this to be shortened? Because, so,
Let me move it out of the way.
this is
That way you
9
guys can see.
9.25 inches, and this is 10
Nice.
inches. So this is a half an inch low. But if you think about it, if you add your 2x and your 2x here, and then add another chunky piece on, look how short that's now gotten. So going up higher is better than coming lower.
Now, if you didn't see the video where this was being cut out, Seth Johnson off of Martin Johnson Off Grid Living did a part of this, and so did Randy Benton
Yes.
off of R&D Old Benton Homestead. So
And they were using, what was that? The grinding tool with the grinding thing.
tool.
And that was before we learned that the reciprocating saw was more accurate and
It was-
better. And that's Mike and Liz came over from Laid Back Living. Sorry guys, from Laid Back Living. It's been a team effort.
Yeah.
And Mike was, because he's done a lot of cutting into these kind of things, so he showed us the reciprocating saw, and then that's how we've cut out everything else.
Yeah.
So we gotta fix this one up just a little bit. But I think I'd rather go up a little bit more, but I don't wanna cut that today.
Right.
I'd like to put the board up on there and use that as my level,
Okay.
and then cut across. So if we can get, so what we need to do is we need to take one of the studs, get this set up here to hold our top one.
Like,
Yes,
is that what it's called?
the top plate, yeah, top plate, bottom
Look
plate.
at me.
Learning things.
Yeah, right.
So that'll hold it, and then we need another one over here. That'll hold it.
Look.
Saved my life, I could have died!
Look at that! Now those are some reflexes.
So,
Yes.
and then that can hold, I think we're gonna have it end somewhere around here. So we'll have to connect that.
Okay. Let's do it.
Stop talking and start doing. And change plans because I got a case of the man brain and stood back and stared at it. We're doing something different. We decided to start on this end and work our way to that.
Towards
top
you guys.
Towards you guys. Because we feel like we'll get more done tonight. So, these are our studs. This is what you're going to hand to me. These all are the ceiling ones going across.
Do
So
you have the tools?
we actually, no, I have no tools. Apparently we're doing this by magic.
I figured you need tools. I do know things. Okay, guys, so while she is doing that, I just want to say, I don't know if you noticed, but I got stung in the face. And so this side of my face is pretty swollen, so don't make fun of me. I did wear a suit. I did get stung through the suit. But that's what's wrong with my face today.
That's what happens when you fight with bees. The law of tonnage does not apply when you fight with bees. Where'd the screws go? I lost them.
She even makes the sounds. She's becoming a real builder.
See if we can get this one to straighten out. You better straighten out, sir.
Straighten out. There's those sounds I was talking about.
I think that's much
You're getting
better.
us down.
Skip, 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 skip. It's not letting me skip. It's rude. That is rude. Ooh, it's 77 degrees in here.
77 degrees at 5 a.m.
5 a.m. What? That's why we stopped yesterday. It was 100 million degrees.
Good morning.
All right, good morning. Okay, so some friends showed up last night, so we're gonna try and keep it a little bit quiet.
How do you keep quiet on a construction site? It's just
I don't
not possible.
I don't even know why I'm whispering. As soon as I start that drill, it's gonna get really loud. But they're right outside this window. But I think we should address the elephant room. Yeah. Because people are gonna say something.
They will definitely
Totally
notice.
gonna say something.
I mean, like, I would notice.
I would be like, what is happening?
What's
You
happening?
guys, somebody brought us a big chest of food. Like, it's huge. Snacks in there.
Snacks on the belt. They know that we get snacky when we're working.
I possibly get angry. It scares people. Okay, so those of you that have been watching me and a couple of other channels, or us and a couple of other channels, know that we had our North Idaho YouTube meetup a couple days ago.
That was
And
fun.
Sean and Brandy from Keeping It Dutch were there. And some smack talk was laid down.
Smack talk started by her.
That is true. So, I mean, I have a green egg. Sean has a green egg. I feel like a challenge needs to happen. So, I threw it down. Threw down the challenge. You guys need to go over there. You need to let him know that he's officially been challenged. And our first thing is going to be a chicken because I'm broke. For real, I'm broke. So I'm going to do a chicken on the green egg. I don't know how we're going to do this. We got to figure out the rules because, I mean, we can't fly to Oklahoma.
No. We got to figure out how to taste test.
To taste test. So, but this is the official. I'm going to go to the store. I'm going to get a chicken. And tomorrow, I'm going to be cooking it. So that's going to be in Monday's video. So you got to get over there this weekend and let him know that he's been officially challenged by Cuz We Can Farms.
Yep.
In the Oklahoma versus Northern Idaho cook-off. That's what we're going to call it. These out every 24 inches because that was what was kind of recommended. Suggested, yeah. But the problem is when I set this on here, my board is touching this part that bumps out, which means spray foam can't get behind there.
We did not want that.
Exactly, and so we were trying to place these in the section where it wouldn't, so spray foam could get behind it. Because if spray foam touches this to the wood, that part will sweat, and then you'll have sweaty walls.
I'm sorry.
Kevin's a teenager. Terribly funny. So, as much as I want to do these, they pretty much all hit on the in bump versus the out bump. tiny bit longer than our other one. So it changes every single one of these. So I have to cut that off. Look at that sliver. Like an eighth of an inch. Chip, anyone? I don't know, we somehow got some sap though.
Is that an 8?
Just enough to piss you off when you're trying to measure things.
Yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane. And as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise. And now there's something in the air and a sparkly shimmer on our skin, restoring everything within. Dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy, easy on our tiptoes, undercover agents of the other. Beyond gravel, beyond all. Hand in hand, building castles out of sand, reaching for the grand. As willows align, we lose track of time. Head up high, now we climb. Dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy, easy on our tiptoes, undercover agents of the other. Beyond gravel, beyond all. A bigger scale, the world inhales as we go. I wouldn't want it any other way, no. Dreamy, breezy, we go.
Okay, she's doing the man brain thing again.
Well.
What are we staring at?
When I cut that top plate, when I shouldn't have.
Oh.
We're now that short. So I have an idea. I'm having a thought process here. This door can be taller, which I think would be more opening. So if we literally put another 2x3 directly underneath, right? So like butt it up to the top plate all the way across, and then we cut this up that high. So it'll just be this thick beam right there. What do you think?
I think that could work.
Because taller is like cool as far as having more space right here. It'll open it. And then we can still put the big chunky beam
Underneath.
and
Yeah.
we'll have the room.
Because that's going to be really cool.
Yeah, versus trying to block that, little 2-inch blocks and all that kind of stuff. And then that'll connect those two and we'll be good on there. I mean, we can add another, cut a custom block and put it in there if we wanted to, but we really wouldn't have to.
Because it's not structural.
It's not structural, but it will our wall board and stuff. So we'll put one on there so that our ceiling boards and stuff work.
Yeah.
But I think that's how I want to handle this. And then I think. Okay guys, that's going to do it for this wall. We're going to take off and go feed goats and do all that kind of stuff. Remember to razz Keeping It Dutch about our challenge.
Exactly.
And it's really going to happen, guys, because we're friends and I've already talked to him about it. Don't think we're just some small channel trying to ride the coattails of a big channel. We love Sean and Brandy. And Randy's Brandy.
Yes.
Brandy's Randy.
Mm-hmm.
So thanks for hanging out with us. We're really excited to be back on the build. We've got a window to go in the back and all the rest of this framing that we're going to try to get done this week. So that'll be in next Friday's video. So make sure words are hard.
Easy for you to say.
So make sure that you subscribe, comment, let us know if there's something that we're missing that you guys know about that we haven't figured out yet. We do know about the blocking, but I told you we're not going to do that yet.
Like and share with your friends.
Exactly. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
What are you doing?
Well, I might have pissed off a bunch of paper wasps. They got a super cool nest right here, but I need this branch.
Whew. It is treacherous, guys. Look at this.
I don't know if we're going to get that branch.
Not without having a full suit on. I'm really surprised they're not after us already, to be honest. Oh, well, thank you.
Oh, that was a bad idea.
Yeah, you think? It's right there, guys. See it? We got a couple coming out, scouting around.
Yeah.
Do you feel safe?
This tree that I cut, literally, luckily it wasn't attached to it, but it's stuck up in that tree, and that's what we were feeding the goats this morning. I did not even see that as I was cutting. So I swapped over to another one, luckily, and didn't just like finish hacking this one away. Shoot, we gotta go find something to kill those. You guys got any suggestions?
Comment below.